Ahoy toy, welcome to Transfixed, the channel that dies and comes back to life like every week. Today, we're looking at something I wasn't expecting to do, MP-44. Now, I wasn't going to buy the MP-44 just because it was so expensive. I mean, I really wanted it. It was very tempting, but I just couldn't justify that price tag at being, what was it, $450 US? It would have been about $700 Canadian, which is just too much. And I say that coming from a place of capitulating on this things in the past, because I mean, I remember when MP1 came out, I wasn't collecting Transformers, but I was like, wow, that looks like the cartoon Optimus Prime. It's, at the time, it was the most cartoon accurate, and I didn't think it was going to get any better. But, you know, of course, years later, they redesigned things, and we got MP10. MP10 was my gateway into Masterpiece Transformer collecting. I mean, when that thing came out, I think it was the first thing I ordered from Big Bad Toy Store. I still have it right here, but I couldn't resist it. I mean, I had such fond memories of Optimus Prime as a child. I think I got him, if my math is correct, I mean, I remember opening it, but I think it would have been my 8th birthday. I got G1 Optimus Prime, which I still have right here, this Optimus Prime, with the trailer and everything, for my birthday, and Storm Shadow, the G.I. Joe figure, on the same birthday. It was a great birthday. Thank you, Nana. Love you. And wow, what a time. So I had fond memories, and I had to, you know, the price tag was incredible to me, because I mean, I wasn't even buying Transformers apart from retail at the time, but that thing was like, I think it was what, $250 if I recall rightly. I remember being about 300 Canadian, or no, it must have been more than that. I don't know, $200 or $300, which is a lot of money for a Transformer, especially when I wasn't even collecting. But I had to have it. I splurged. I ordered the thing. This is the Takara MP10, because I didn't know they were going to do a US version or anything like that at the time. But I had to have it, and I was very happy with it, and I've had it ever since. I've done some upgrades. I've got the light up eyes and matrix in there that lights up as well. But yeah, and then MP-44 comes along, and man, it looks great. It looks more cartoon accurate than I could have imagined. But that price tag was just too steep. I couldn't do it. But I thought, you know, I'm eventually going to knock it off. Sure enough, yeah, I found this on eBay. This KO MP-44 from it's from a Chinese seller, which I'm usually a bit wary about, you know. And it might have been a new account. It only had like 5 feedback, but it was all positive feedback. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to take a chance. And it's quite good. It is definitely more animation accurate. I mean, if you put these two side by side, you can see there are some differences and some similarities. I mean, it's not really night and day, but this one is definitely more modeled after the cartoon. I mean, look at that cell shading in the paint. It just, you know, it looks a lot more like the cartoon. You know, maybe a little bit different from the official retail release. I don't have an official MP-44 to look at to compare side by side, so you know there might be a few small differences, but I think it's pretty spot on. So let's take a look at it. I mean, first of all, the paint job is just phenomenal. The bright blue, the red, even the gray is nice. I mean, right around to the back and everything. So yeah, it's really great. I had him in that pointing pose, looking very authoritative, very cool. He does have the matrix chamber in here. And inside here, let's see. Yep, this folds up. There's our matrix. Even the matrix is painted. Let me get a close-up on that. Yeah, it's still metallic, but it's painted. I'm not going to take it out. Okay, I'll take it out. You know, I cut my nails today. Let me get a tool. See, I keep changing my mind about things. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's the matrix. It's got, like, you know, the reflection painted on it. It's heavy. It feels like that's die-cast metal, but it's... Whoa, no! Okay, caught it. It's even got little, you know, black panel lining down there. It's quite good. It looks like it's done by hand. Probably is done by hand. So yeah, let's transform it. Let's see if it's any different. Let's see if I can figure it out. I mean, it should be not too different. I mean, it still turns into a truck, right? So Gosh. Oh yeah, and the weapon storage back here, just like the MP10 release had. A little tighter because of all the paint, but yeah, this thing pops out. Looks a bit weird with the sort of swirly paint on the black. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess it had to match, but it looks a bit odd when it's just black and white like that. It's got some gray paint here too. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's just put that back in there because I don't need it. I don't have my Optimus Prime toting a gun at all times because, you know, he only resorts to violence as a last resort. Right? He doesn't go around cutting people's faces off or anything like that. He's not a maniac. Gosh, this gun is just too excited. It won't. You know, I'm just gonna jam it in there. Okay. I've broken it. All right, no big deal. That'll glue back on. It's kind of supposed to come apart. Let's do the arms first. Yeah. And let's do these. A lot of people forget this step. Right off the bat, this ladder has to fold out. Because when you do the truck, this is going to sit behind the wheels. A lot of people forget that. This opens up. This spins around. This way. Yeah, it's a little stiff, you know, all this extra paint, I guess, but... And being a KO, it's not official. Might not be having all the fit and finish of the official one, but... still, it's good enough for me. Yeah. Now this part, a lot like the MP10, this comes up, and these drop down. I think this is just brilliant, honestly. Yeah, some of this is very familiar. If you have the MP10, you'll remember some of this. This spins around. Oh, we got the front of the truck here. Just very clever. And all this drops down. We got the faux abs here. Faux abs. I wish I had faux abs. Where do I get some false abs? False advertising. Because I mean, I've been doing some crunches and it's not working. It's not helping that much. I'm no masterpiece. Not yet. I'll keep trying, but man, if I could take a shortcut, just get some faux abs, I would be a lot happier. And so would the ladies. Yeah. Alright, we gotta get this lined up properly here. Here we go. Alright, this has gotta be... Oh, you know what? I didn't pop the bumper. There we go. That's my problem. That's supposed to be down. I should have read the instructions. I thought I could just figure it out, you know. I thought it'd be, oh, it's similar enough. I'll just figure it out, but I haven't been able to quite work it out. All right, so this part is the same. This goes in here. There we go. Oh, yeah. Being a bit brutal, aren't I? It's okay. Just because it's kind of new, you know, it's a bit stiff still. Don't worry, it'll all fit together. There we go. Now we wrap this up around here. You know, I saw another video and it looked more complicated than this. There's a lot more folding parts, I thought, but so far this seems pretty straightforward to me. Maybe because I have experience with the old one. Yeah, okay, so now this goes, I think, oh yeah, does this still spin around? Probably should have done that before. This still spins around, yep, and then there's these tabs here that go into the waist. Oh man, it's like riding a bike. I've got a new bike, but I still remember how to ride my old bike. So I know what I'm doing. Does that make sense? These will come forward. These fold over onto the bottom. Oh, you know, before we do that, there's a button here. This is a nice little invention. And if you push this button, you can then collapse these legs like that. Needs a little bit of force sometimes. Fold the feet out. Alright, now we can pull this up. Pull this down. It's down here. Feels a little greasy. Yeah, so those go like that. Now these move. I think these go up or down. No, they don't. Do they? No. No. And now these should go. Oh yes, these parts, these vents, go around to expose the hitch, just like the MP10 has the same feature. Yeah, and then these will hook into here. See now, aren't you glad we put these down? You'd never be able to get them down now. And this hooks into the hips. Gotta bring them up. Oh, yeah, there we go. Bring that all the way up. Yeah. Don't be afraid to manhandle it. I mean, it's just a knockoff. So good practice, you know. If you do get an authentic MP-44 later, you've had practice with this one, right? Look, it's even got painted rims. Those are wheels. A lot of people get confused between wheels and tires. They're two different things, though. All right, now we just gotta clean it up, but that's basically it. Okay, I apologize if some of that was off frame. It was a little hard to do this transformation. It is a bit more complex, you know, like people said, it's true. Oh, and these little side mirrors fold out too. Look at that. I mean, that looks like it just drove off of the cartoon cell. A little bit stiff rolling here. What am I doing wrong? There's the matrix down there. Carries into the front bumper. That's a crumple zone. Not a great place to store the matrix. I mean, if you get into an accident, that thing's going to get crushed. So be careful on the road, Optimus. But as you can see, all the paint really comes through, even in the vehicle mode. Got the smokestacks up here, got tail lights back here. Now, it's supposed to have some electronic features. I can't get mine to work. I thought maybe this was the button. I can't really find the button to make him talk. This is a bit loose. Is the other one loose too? But no, a little bit. That's die cast, so there's extra weight there. Yeah, I can't seem to quite get the electronics to working. Probably I don't have batteries in it. I guess the batteries weren't included, or maybe they don't even have electronics in the KO version. I don't know. I mean, it was pretty quick to rush out a KO version. I didn't think it'd be out this fast, but you know, maybe the next version will have the electronics, or maybe I just need batteries. I don't really know, but anyway, there it is. I think it looks great. I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, if I had paid $400, or $700 for this, I don't think I would have been as impressed. But for the $100 I paid, I think I got a good deal, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's definitely worth the price I paid. So, yeah, if you're looking to pick this guy up, I think that's the way to go. There he is with the G1. G1 is authentic. Okay, definitely. I know that my Nan didn't buy me a KO Optimus Prime. She wouldn't do that. Yeah, so there it is. This quick little review. If you guys are looking for an MP-44, but don't quite have the cash to go for the authentic Takara version, I think this KO will stand in just fine. Till all are one.